this massive Bitcoin buy signal is currently flashing, and that's exactly what we need to discuss within this new update video. So make sure you are ready, because I'm going to share a lot of important information about the short-term Bitcoin price action. We will take a deep dive into towards Ethereum, and we will also take a look into towards altcoins. So make sure you are ready, but not before you hit on that subscribe button on my channel and watch and like my latest YouTube video. And from there, let's dive into what this update video, and I must say, not too much is currently happening with Bitcoin and the Bitcoin price action, but we do have one key and super important signal playing out on the MACD chart. On the 3 daily time frame, we can see something clearly happening, which is that Bitcoin is currently flashing a bullish crossover on the MACD and is indicating that Bitcoin is gaining momentum, and that's ultimately something very bullish to be seeing, because the last time this signal flashed was before that massive election pump to the upside. So if we could see something similar happening this time around, then we could be in for a massive Bitcoin rally to the top side. Do I think something exactly similar is going to be playing out? No, I don't, but I do think this buy signal is a great indicator of the bullish momentum we are currently creating. And I do still think Bitcoin is currently holding super strongly. If we take a look towards all the macroeconomic conditions currently, I do think Bitcoin is holding very strongly, and this signal is basically the validation of that, because we are creating some upside bullish momentum currently. And if this signal is going to play out, we can definitely be expecting a move to the top side. I don't say it will be as much as this move once we saw that buy signal flashing for the last time, but I do think it's going to result in a move to the top side. So I must say I'm quite excited about that Bitcoin signal on the MACD. And if we take a look towards what this could mean for Bitcoin, because if we are going to see a move from here, it will mean that we break out of this massive falling wedge we have been creating. And I have discussed this falling wedge a lot in all my videos. I do think this is one of the most bullish Bitcoin patterns to be seeing on the chart. So I do still think once Bitcoin is going to initiate a breakout out of this pattern, it could be a massive move to the top side. So I'm definitely quite excited about this falling wedge we are currently creating on that 3 daily time frame also. And honestly, it would make a lot of sense if Bitcoin is going to move from the levels we are currently trading at, because we've touched this legendary support line basically, which we have touched 2 times previously during this bull market. So I do still think this is the perfect lift off, basically the perfect springboard for Bitcoin to be bouncing off and initiating the next move to the upside, because currently we have some bullish momentum, and that's definitely a great signal, because as I previously said, we have a very harsh macroeconomic condition currently. So it's quite unusual actually that Bitcoin is holding so strong currently, and that we are seeing the short-term charts turning more bullish. So I'm definitely quite excited about that Bitcoin price action. And if you want to capitalize on the next Bitcoin move, make sure you do it on Blowfin. I've linked the platform below under my latest YouTube video. Make sure to check that out. If you get interested in trading Bitcoin or altcoins yourself, you can simply do it on Blowfin. And from there, let's dive back in towards the update video, and let's take a quick dive in towards Ethereum, because not too much has been changing on that Ethereum chart too. The chart is still looking quite down bad, of course, but as we have discussed in all the videos on this channel, we know this is a super undervalued and oversold level for Ethereum, which we are currently trading at. Because if we take a look at the RSI, we can clearly see that we are trading at extremely oversold levels, and normally these levels, once Ethereum hits these lows on the RSI, are great buy opportunities. So that's why I've accumulated a lot of Ethereum on the way down, and I do still think Ethereum is going to see upside momentum, because I don't think the bull market is over yet. So basically this is just a great buy opportunity if you would ask me. And basically the same story could be held for altcoins, because if we take a look towards the total crypto market cap, we can clearly see that we are still trading above this legendary support line, which is the most important indicator to me, because that's the support line which has been providing support through all these previous altcoin season, the build up to the altcoin season, and basically during the bull market. So I do still think the phase we are currently trading at could be a massive bounce before we see that altcoin season, because we still haven't seen any altcoin season yet, and that clearly doesn't make sense if we take a look into our history on this chart. So I do still think we are going to see a rally for altcoins, and this seems like a great moment for that altcoin rally to start. But I also must say, I do think first of all, we need somewhat of a bullish catalyst for that Bitcoin price action and for that Ethereum price action to start moving again as the Ethereum chart. And guys, that was it for today's update video. Hope you guys enjoyed this update video, and I will see you guys within the next update video tomorrow.